Let's get real for a second. Have you ever looked at a rich, powerful person and thought, how the hell did they get there? Because let's be honest, it's not always the smartest or the hardest working people who rise to the top. It's the ones who know how to play the game. This isn't luck. It's not talent. It's strategy. And today, we're exposing the dark secrets of power and manipulation. How some people fake success, control others, and climb to the top without truly earning it. The scariest part? Whether you know it or not, you're already in the game. Niccolò Machiavelli figured this out over 500 years ago. He wrote The Prince, a handbook for rulers on how to manipulate, deceive, and control people. And guess what? His strategies aren't just for kings. They're being used right now in corporate offices, social circles, and even on social media. So today, we're peeling back the curtain on the hidden science of social climbing, how some people fake their way to the top and stay there. This is the game. And whether you like it or not, you're already playing it. The game of perception. Machiavelli once said, "Men judge generally more by the eye than by the hand." Translation? People believe what they see, not what's real. And social climbers, they understand this better than anyone. In today's world, image is everything. The power of illusion. Ever met someone who acts way more successful than they actually are? That's not an accident. That's strategy. They dress for the job they want, not the one they have. They speak with absolute confidence, even when they have no clue what they're talking about. They curate their social media, making it look like they're living a life of success, power, and influence. You've seen them. The ones posing next to rented Lamborghinis, posting photos from luxury vacations they can't afford, always talking about how they're hustling, but never explaining what they actually do. That's perception management, and in today's world, it's often more powerful than reality. The social proof shortcut. Humans are wired to trust what others trust. So, what do social climbers do? They manufacture credibility. They buy fake followers to look influential. They surround themselves with powerful people just to be seen next to them. They act exclusively, making others desperate to be part of their world. Ever notice how someone's value skyrockets the second they become associated with success, even if they did nothing? That's social proof at work. And it's one of the biggest weapons in the social climber's arsenal. The power of strategic alliances. Machiavelli didn't just believe in deception. He believed in alliances. In The Prince, he wrote that a ruler must know when to make friends and when to betray them. And that's exactly how social climbers operate. They don't network. They hunt. They mirror and flatter people in power, making them feel important. They find the gatekeepers, the ones who control opportunities, and make themselves indispensable. They offer value, but only in ways that strengthen their position. Think about it. You've seen it. In offices, where someone with zero talent gets promoted because they know exactly who to impress. In social circles, where someone suddenly becomes best friends with the most influential person in the group. It's not an accident. It's a calculated move. The law of reciprocity. The secret debt trick. People hate feeling like they owe someone. And social climbers, they exploit this by using tiny favors to create huge obligations. They give small gifts, knowing it will make people feel the need to return the favor. They act as problem solvers, so influential people start depending on them. They create emotional debt, making it harder for people to say no. It's like setting a trap, except the other person doesn't even realize they're walking into it. And by the time they do, it's too late. The dark side, manipulation and exploitation. Machiavelli was brutally honest. A wise ruler ought never to keep faith, when by doing so, it would be against his interests. Social climbers take this to heart. They lie, manipulate, exploit. The smear campaign, planting rumors, spreading subtle negativity, making people doubt their competition. The fake connection, acting like they're best friends with powerful people, even when they barely know them. The sunk cost trick, making others invest time, money, or effort into them, so they feel obligated to keep supporting them. Sound familiar? It should. You've probably seen it happen before. The disposable ladder. And once they reach the top, they cut off the people who helped them get there. They ditch mentors who are no longer useful. They distance themselves from low-status friends to protect their image. They rewrite history, pretending they never struggled. Cold, calculated, ruthless, and yet wildly effective. The blueprint for ethical social climbing. But here's the thing. Not everyone who rises is a manipulator. There's a way to climb the ladder without losing your soul. Machiavelli wrote, "A prince must be wise enough to recognize advantages, but just enough not to be hated." Translation: you can play the game without becoming the villain. 1. Build real authority. Instead of faking success, focus on becoming valuable. Learn skills that make you irreplaceable. Build relationships on trust, not just transactions. 2. Leverage power without losing integrity. The strongest leaders understand influence, but don't abuse it. Help others rise with you. Stay strategic, but stay ethical. History proves that the most respected figures are the ones who balance power with integrity. Final thought. Machiavelli's lessons are more relevant now than ever. The world rewards those who understand power. The real question is, are you climbing the ladder, or are you just another step for someone else? If you've ever seen social climbing in action, drop a comment, hit like and subscribe. Because this is just the beginning. See you in the next one.